be to the left or,
What is
or
even
to the
this
right. It's gonna
hypothetical
be like
situation of having one ball?
It's only one ball, and I'm wondering where it would be if I only had one ball.
in the middle.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure. I think we will be in the middle.
That would be
I don't
really
know.
weird if it was in the middle.
Maybe we need someone with just one ball to like
What do you
chime
think?
in.
Sing.
We
What
need
do you
to
think?
call. We need to call Lance Armstrong. Like,
If you have two
Sing.
balls, and let's
Yeah.
say you lose the left one, the right
Yeah.
one is just gonna stay on the right side. Why would it
Yeah, I
shift
know.
to the
Yeah,
center?
of course, of course. No, we're talking about if you're only born with one ball. Where's that ball going to be?
I think it's RNG, dude.
Fantastical fact, guys.
So either right or left,
One
not
testicle
middle, right?
Always hangs lower so they don't
Just
hit against
RNG,
each
man.
other while walking.
So it can be anywhere.
Anywhere. RNG.
What if it's on your forehead?
Bad luck.
Okay. I'll accept that. Glad to get that out of my system.
The fuck?
but now the other question is, if you have only one ball, does that one grow larger or just like?
I
produce-
think
does
the
it make
reason why you
up,
have two balls.
you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think the reason you have two balls is in case one goes faulty. Like they both have the same productivity, but in case one goes faulty, you have a replacement. But if you only have one ball and the ball goes faulty, you're fucked. So you're missing the backup ball.
But why
basically.
would you have a backup with balls and not, for example, your heart? Why wouldn't you have two hearts? I think you can live
Because
with,
I mean,
with-
you can die after you reproduce. Like you're, I mean, not everybody believes it, obviously, but
not everyone believes that you have.
you know,
two
a lot
hearts.
of people believe your purpose in life is to reproduce and help them grow, and then you can die, right?
Yeah, but wouldn't
So you only need one heart because it's gonna give up after like however many years. But after you reproduce, it's okay to die.
Yeah, but if
I mean,
you
I'm
have,
not saying that I think that. I'm just saying.
but if you
Oh,
have
people-
two hearts, they only have to do half the work, right? So you live twice as long.
No, you don't
Well,
live twice as long.
Probably not twice as long, right? But you're gonna die later from a heart.
Yeah, but what I'm
attack.
saying is, you have to choose between one because that's how life is, and productivity is more important than longevity.
Now rekindled.
In that case,
I think I would rather have two hearts and one ball than two.
of course, I would rather have two hearts too, but I can't choose that. I'm just telling you, we have two balls because productivity is more important than longevity.
Do you think if we had two hearts, would they be left, right, or top and bottom?
I think it would be left-right. So both sides get the blood pump equally. Because if it's up-down, then the bottom part is gonna probably have more blood. That would be kind of uneven and unfair.
But if it's about productivity, how come you don't
Yeah.
have two dicks?
Because women don't have two holes.
Yeah,
put it
but
in.
what if you have two women?
I have two women. That's a good question. I think that's society. Now, back then it was fine to have multiple women, though. Nowadays, society doesn't allow that. Back then, a king literally was allowed to have multiple women at once easily. So your question is very valid because if you had a double dick, you could have double the productivity.
Take me back. 1066, when the Normans invaded.
Oh,
Worst
dude,
year of
what's
my
wrong?
life.
Comeback,
I
by
should
the
up.
way. Comeback, by the way.
Sigma lost, actually. Void has no buyback. How did that happen? I was just talking about productivity.
Double kill.
I think they'll have one more team fight.
I think Enigma turned into the stream and they lost like 20 IQ while listening to it.
It's actually very educational. I don't know what you're talking about.
Can't lose IQ if you have none to begin with.
Yep.
I didn't lose anything.
Yep. I know you didn't.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's middle tower
I
is
feel like I should actually make my own comedy show. I'm giving you so much free content here.
I think you'd get arrested.
No? I just have to say it's PG-18.
If you had two balls, would they be left and right? What if about one ball? Would it be left, right, or in the middle? And what's the deal with airplane food? I think you would sell out so many comedy stores.
I mean, productivity is what I'm good at. So, what are you laughing about? I'm super productive in life.
Dire's
We need
top
to make
tower
sure
is
that we
under
have
attack.
peak productivity. I need
Dire's
2
structures
dicks.
are fortified.
I'm spending too much time having sex. I need to cut
Actually-
that time in half.
I'm not gonna lie, man. It's a big time waste. If your goal is only to have kids, sex is such a time waste, man.
Did you ever watch Silicon Valley?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you didn't? There's like one episode where they kind of figure out what the fastest way is to jack off
To
a
jerk
room full of men. And I think they came down to the conclusion that you stand straight up with your arms down with 2 dicks in each hand and you just move them back and forth. I think that was the
4
best possible way to do it.
Yeah, so 4 dicks in total.
Yeah.
The dicks are aligned tip to tip.
Yeah.
Wait, so the 2 dicks are touching each other?
Yeah.
That's fucking disgusting, man. Who
No,
would
it's
want
about
that?
productivity. I think you would understand.
I mean, I understand that, but who would want that?
Productivity. So,
Yeah.
any
With the most
good-
efficient way of jerking off an entire room full of guys.
Yeah, but isn't the most productive way for everyone to just do it themselves? Would save so much time.
No, division of labor, dude. You want a professional dick jerker.
No, but
So
if
he
you
can do
have
it in
16
the
people there
shortest
and only
amount
one
of time.
woman, yeah, but 60 people, 1 woman, 12 people are gonna chill there and do nothing.
Who said anything about women?
Who
Who said anything about women?
Wait, there's only men there?
Of course.
Really?
You want the most efficient dick jerker.
Okay,
Go
this
for
is
it.
actually getting a bit
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Yeah, only
thought
now
I-
it's getting crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are actually crazy.
Listen, Adam Smith in The Wealth of Nations already talked about it.
You didn't
Division
tell
of
me it's a room
labor.
full of gay men.
Don't have to be gay.
I mean,
It's just manly men, dude.
hey, it's a miracle!
How many couples do you kill? That's only 1 month.
He doesn't have BKB or anything?
Anniversary
Why does he have
of
Lincolns?
So 600 crop alt is away, man. Thank you, Angmo, for the 34.
Why does he have Lincolns and Void? Heavens help but Lincolns? What the fuck is that item build?
Yeah, it's not gay, it's just efficient. Bro.
I'm pretty sure Phoenix only has 1 egg. Pretty big egg though.
I think it's a bird.
You have a problem with birds?
Yes. They have what is called a cloaca.
Oh.
Radiant's
Pretty sure Miracle actually doesn't want to win 3-0.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Could be.
Look at this item build.
be.
There's-
I don't know. I don't think he's a damage dealer in those fights, though.
Okay, who is then? Jakiro?
Everyone.
Forehead?
Shakiro, Warlock.
They have no damage. Actually, they have no damage.
Warlock.
What the fuck? My phone started speaking to me.
Your phone started speaking to you.
Yeah. My phone says sorry, I don't understand. What the fuck?
What the
Dire's
fuck?
middle tower is under
Okay, okay, Google. Google for me. Balls.
Never refuse.
I actually always get so freaked out when it happens. I'm talking to like you, and suddenly my phone talks to me. How is that possible?
I've
It knows.
disabled that so fucking fast. Doesn't matter. Like, I just don't want the robot listening to my stuff. I want the CIA engine to do that.
I mean, it's freedom of speech. I'm allowed to say what I want.
It's not true, actually. On Twitch, you're very
Yes, it is.
limited to the things you can say.
That's why I'm not on Twitch right now. Actually, what happens? What happens if I did something TOS while you were streaming, but I'm not streaming? So they can't fuck me, right?
They
But I'm not
can.
streaming.
We can.
And
But I'm not
also,
streaming.
I also have to not have you in my streams anymore. Otherwise,
So
I
you
also
have to
get
ban
banned.
me from your streams.
Yes,
But they can't actually do anything to me, right?
they
Yes. They're
Even though I'm
not.
not streaming.
can. I remember there was a guy that got banned when he was in someone else's IRL stream. Like he was doing some shit. I don't know what.
I mean, they're not a legal institution. They're just a company. They can do. They can ban you for whatever.
I don't know. I just know it happens.
Okay. I'll be careful, sir. What is this void item build? Heaven's Halberd, Lincoln Sphere, BKB?
I don't fucking
What is he gonna
know.
buy next? Heart?
I think he needed that BKB so early.
This Lincoln's a super
I don't
game
like
throw,
the
in my opinion.
Lincolns. That's the game-losing item. MKB.
By the way, I'm not streaming, right? What if I just say somebody used my voice and did this?
Wow. They're gonna check the VODs and find out if you're lying or not, dude.
I'm gonna check your VODs and be like, he never talked about balls before.
Oh, yo, 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 yo.
And voice dead again.
Yeah, but they got the TA with no buyback.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Voice dead.
Oh, I think it matters.
I think it matters, yeah. It's a lot of
Really?
damage.
I don't think it matters. I mean, maybe for now it's okay, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, they have just no damage anymore. Oh, he's still grip. He's still grip.
Grip.
He's still grip. Griff. Er hat den Griff geklaut. Hast du gesehen, wer ihn gegriffen hat? Er hat ihn gegriffen. Und da kommt die Schockwelle durch und der Lift vom Rubik. Wie heißt denn der Lifter? How do you say lift in German? Heber, Heber. Er wurde hochgehoben.
Stemmen.
Er wurde hochgehoben
Stemmen
von dem
und
Rubik und dann hat er ihn gelasert.
I went. Alright, story time. I went to Germany. I think that was like around Hamburg.
Hamburg.
And in that one gym, there was like one guy that was from the German like youth weightlifting team.
Ja,
Talked to them, and then like his coach came in. He looked at my legs and was like, "Du bist ein Kraftvieh." I was like, "What the fuck?"
and he's not wrong though. If you can squat 200 kilos, you're...
No, it's actually super weak.
I mean,
I just found it super funny how he said, "Du bist ein Kraftvieh."
how do you even call me annoying? What the fuck? Fuck you.
You're a treasure, a national treasure.
How do people call me annoying? How is this even possible? I'm giving so much content. Like
That's
without me,
okay.
Germany would not be Germany right now.
It's true.
Wait, what the fuck did you do?
But what did I do? You mean for Germany?
Yeah.
Invented.
I invented productivity.
Oh, of course.
I think you grew up on productivity. It just informs all your actions.
Dire structures are fortified.
You have some
Also,
pretty
mein lieber Herr
interesting
Nils hier,
stories. What?
langsam reicht's mir.
Fuck. Can't
Wenn du
order
so
me.
weitermachst, bist du gleich am Arsch, am Popo. Da klatscht dir mal richtig
I-
eine rein.
I bet I could beat you.
No way.
I'm not afraid. I'm not
I did
afraid.
karate for many, many years, my friend.
Yeah, well, I lived on the streets. I know all about
So,
street
you
fights.
break your arm instantly. I can actually do
Oh.
that.
You know, if you break your arm once, it's more likely to break a second time.
No, I have a metal plate in there now that holds it together.
Bam.
No, I'm just
Actually,
gonna...
you probably
Ha-ha!
could beat. You probably could beat me up, but because I don't like hurting people.
No, I could probably beat you up because you're... WAF.
He squats 200 kilo, bro. You could crush your head in his thighs.
I
No.
could, but I never would.
Well, how would he
just-
even get my head in his thighs? I'm speedy.
Wrestling.
Willingly.
Bring back that.
That's
Swiss
how he gets
farmers
you.
Wrestling.
Why would I wrestle you?
I could do some Turkish oil wrestling.
I could just headbutt you and you're done. You know how hard my head is?
Yeah, but you can't headbutt me because you're too tall. You'd have to like go down super far. And I'm just diving between your legs, breaking out the oil, taking off your pants, making this into a Turkish oil wrestling match.
I mean, I played Hakan and Street Fighter, so I know everything about oil wrestling.
Oh, chat, Google Turkish oil wrestling. It's
You know what your
very
problem
mental.
is? I'm not gonna tell you what your problem is.
That's my problem.
Oh, do they get the egg before?
Oh!
Do they get
you
it
got
before he
scored into-
eggs? They get him before he eggs.
Why is no one canceling the Griff?
Is under attack.
Before where, I guess.
Oh! Yeah, nobody canceled the Griff, that was the big problem here.
Counter throw!
Wait, they're actually winning again, somehow.
Of course they're winning. I have Chikiro.
Dude, I'm so surprised by how this entire game is going.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Lockout mode attack.
Normally.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yep.
Don't just have enough team fight
Radiant
ultimates.
structures are fortified.
Chikiro has so many setups. It's insane.
But if you set yourself up,
I want to get that fucking Warlock cosmetic. It actually looks so cool.
you know.
Finally, cosmetic for me.
Why is
She's
every
a
final is
player.
3-0, man?
Attack. Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
So boring.
It's a shame.
Well, I
But
think
what
they
can you
need
do,
to-
right?
Radiant's middle
They need to up the amount of games.
I mean, it should be
Instead of
BO9.
best of 5 should be.
No,
Was
but
it-
there's
wait,
time
I
to play
think it was only a
BO9s.
best of 7 that took like 6 hours or some shit like that? Or was it a
The best of
BO9?
7 took like 10 hours.
No, like, was that the best of 9 or a best of 7?
Did you hear it? There was a German in him. No, like. Came out of him.
Alright, dude.
Still winnable.
A rating can still win.
Alliance fan gaze. I'm sorry,
I
man.
think-
No wins.
No, until Void gets one more item, they can
Radiant's
win.
bottom tower is
There's
under
no
But
fun
attack.
under
after
though.
next Void item, they lose.
There's no fun being a fan of Alliance, only pain.
Yeah, the Void, the pen! Jeez!
Void
gas.
does literally no
Griff!
damage.
Cancel the Griff! Oh, he canceled the Griff! He stole the Griff! He stole it! Someone's gonna get Griffed soon. Oh, the tier got Griffed!
Oh, they actually won the fight. The Alliance fan game was right.
Oh my god, dude, I told you they can win. But Void is
Imagine
speaking.
being a Nigma fangirl. Holy shit, dude. Not believing in Hansken.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This game is like this one is actually more entertaining than I thought it would be.
Barracks are under attack.
Yep,
It's a close game.
Has some up and downs.
yep.
Some throws, some outplays.
Dire's structures are
The
fortified.
Void died like a piece of paper.
Radiant's top barracks
No,
are
it took quite a long time to die for the Void.
Yeah, because they're cheese.
Dire's middle tower.
It's a
Radiant's
dreaded
top barracks
tank Void build.
I mean, I always feel that way in real life too.
Hard,
After I eat cheese, I'm so full of power.
Radiant's top barracks are under
full of power.
Yeah, full of life. Void actually does no damage, he does 0 damage.
Radiant's
Yeah, I
You
mean,
see
look
this?
at
He does no
his
damage.
build, man.
His
He's
build
not
is
the
so
damage
bad.
dealer.
3 defensive items.
Isn't it 4 by now? No, 3.
Oh, 3.
No, he's getting an MKB so he can finally start doing damage, but yeah. He's not
He just
too-
bought back though. He's not getting the MKB
Yeah.
anytime soon.
He's not the damage dealer. I think if you
I
get the
mean,
breakdown
I don't
afterwards,
think Alliance is gonna throw again the way they just did. Like
you
before
never
was
know.
it was rough, man. No, there's no way.
Radiant's top
If
barracks are
Chrono and RP and Warlock Ultimate are up, that's so hard
Hey,
for
Sam.
Alliance.
Wait, what would Taka say?
Try
Utility
Fight
Void.
Crab with the boys. It's a game on Steam where you are crab and you fight. It looks fun.
I think I've played that. Thank you,
Radiant's
Wookie
top
Furug,
barracks
for
are
the free man.
You can make Utility Void tab work, right? Is the Aghanim Scepter still the same? or
Thank
did
you,
they
92
change
for the 19.
On Void?
Yeah.
It's AoE bash when you jump.
I'll play
it's
Fable.
terrible.
There's a new Fable coming. Eventually.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Green Fable Anniversary?
No, like an actual new Fable game for the next Xbox.
Fable 4?
What's the next Xbox?
I don't know what they're gonna call it. What was the namings right now? Xbox, and it's like Xbox 360 or some shit? Xbox
Xbox
One?
One?
Xbox 360 is like ages ago. I think it's Xbox One.
Xbox One is the newest one?
Xbox?
Yeah, but they can't count because they go from Xbox to like Xbox 360 and then like to Xbox One or some shit.
Isn't it Xbox One? No, oh shit, yeah, it's Xbox X. The next one is
Xbox
gonna be
X?
Oh, they actually
Yeah.
call it Xbox X?
Yes.
Oh, you can't make this shit up, man.
I'm pretty sure the marketing team, like, you know what really sells for the Xbox? The X. We need more X in our names.
Do you have an Xbox, Sing?
I used to have the original one, the very first one.
Yeah, me too, me too. So
It's
you
so
only
nice.
own a PS4 now, right?
And Switch.
Dyer's
Oh, yeah,
top
okay.
tower
So you're
is
gonna buy the
under
PS5
attack.
also, or no?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy
Radiant's
content.
bottom tower has fallen.
Easy content.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm looking forward to the next God of War, man. It's actually my wet dream
Rekindled.
yeah.
Your wet dream, what the fuck are you dreaming about?
about Kratos.
Oh, yeah, well.
Dyer's
pretty
top
manly
tower is
man.
under attack.
Boy.
You like being called a boy?
Anyways, I'm gonna tell you all right now.
Chrono was useless. Getting
That was a terrible
gripped.
chrono. Oh, Grip. De Griff vom Hochgrund.
Alliance is actually winning. Alliance is actually winning, dude. Void fucking died. No buyback. 2 minutes. Jakiro dead. No buyback. Warlock dead. No buyback.
What the fuck was that team fight?
What the
I think
fuck?
the chrono. Why did he chrono like that? What happened?
I think he thought that there's more people in there. I think he just panicked.
That
is
one
such
Alliance
a-
fan gay with the Admiral Bulldog emote. He
No,
believed.
Sing, no, you ruined it for Nigma.
Tower is under attack.
You were like, no, it's impossible for him to come back.
Alliance is
Radiant's
doing
middle
it.
tower is
They're
under attack.
taking it to game 4.
Like I told you, they can't win unless Void gives the damage item, and he never got to it.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
How do you? This Void item build is actually the worst
Tower is
fucking
under attack.
heaping pile of garbage I've seen.
That build is terrible. Why did he go Linkers?
Why did you
Just
go
for
ahead
the
and
grip?
Halberd?
The
I
whole
can get
Halberd
the
is fine.
halberd. No. Here's the thing. I can get the halberd. You want to put it on like any of their 3 hitters because your damage is coming from your other heroes. But after that, I don't think you go Lincolns at all.
I'm
What's
pretty
the
sure you have
damage?
so many stuns in your team. You just
Like the
want
29
BKB
Sky
and
for the
pure
15?
damage because you're gonna kill them in 2 seconds.
Look at the damage by Void. With so much setup with fucking Magnus.
Yeah, look at the damage by Void,
Power is
23k.
so-
Imagine if he had 2 damage items instead of Lincoln's
Yep.
and Heaven's Halberd.
Damage is terrible on him.
He could have had 50k hero damage.
Yep.
I don't think Halberd is a good Void item, to be honest. It can work, but it's just no synergy with the hero. It makes no sense.
No, it's
There's
no
synergy.
I feel like you just go Mom, BKB, and fucking damage item. Daedalus or fucking Butterfly.
I think getting a Heaven's Halberd was okay if you want to shut down one of their 3 cores. Just like make sure they
I
can't
just feel like
burst.
you're going way too all in on nothing. Like, you literally have a Magnus who's gonna buff your damage by like 30%.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the Heaven's Halberd was the first item, right? And I don't think that's when they really lacked, like they needed the damage. So
I mean, it's not about lacking, it's about investing. Like, What happens if they lose 2-3 fights?
True.
Like he can't
Yeah,
scale
but
anymore.
how do you lose a fight? It's when one of
What do you mean? How do you lose a fight?
Thank you, double
it's
K.
if one of your
Blaze
4
for the 35, man.
heroes dies before
No,
they
let me
can-
tell you how you lose a fight. You chrono one guy only, and then you have to invest Jakiro ult and a lot of fucking spells to kill him because Void can't kill him by himself, and then they don't have any spells for the other people. That's how you lose a fight.
Yeah, but what if, like, say for example, TA jumps your Warlock? You can Heaven's Halberd the Warlock so he can get off whatever he needs to get off, right?
Yeah. Or how
think
about
that-
just chrono
I think-
him and you
I'm
kill
just-
him?
I'm not saying I fully agree with it. I'm just saying that was probably the reasoning behind it. You know,
I mean,
like,
of course,
you
I know
wanna-
the reasoning behind it. I'm just saying the reasoning that makes no sense with the given lineups. The Heaven's Helmet is literally BKB. You can just go moment to BKB. You can chrono anyone. You can kill them super easily. And then you build more damage items.
I think it worked for quite a long time, but then the fucking Lincoln's is terrible.
They actually had trouble canceling grip of all things.
I'm surprised because they had Jakiro and Rubik. And
And
Warlock.
Warlock. But yeah, I mean, he just sits back like 1500 range
Yeah.
with Either Lens.
And you don't want to use one of your ultimates.
No,
on
you
the
do.
solo
That's
guy.
fine. You can use one of the ults. It's just hard to reach.
You definitely Warlock all that shit.
Yeah, but it's hard for him. Like, even though
Yeah.
he outranges him by like a good 500 range or something, I think.
But that's what I mean. Like, the only reason why you can get grips off like that is because Jakiro and Rubik have to be really fucking scared because they're actually the damage dealers. If the Void is an actual threat, then they can play more up because
Yep.
they actually don't rely on.
No, I fully agree. He
On the
needs-
Jakiro
he
Rubik so
definitely
much.
needed more damage. Like, he was not a factor outside of his chrono.
Like, I actually 100% believe if he had Butterfly plus 1 damage item, they would have won. 100%. Like, Mom, BKB, Butterfly, Daedalus. This game
Thank
is
you,
over.
Siri.
Alright,
not for the
but here's thing,
48?
What if you had Heaven's Halberd, Mom, BKB, and a Butterfly instead of the...
I mean, that can work too.
And the Lincolns. I think that could have worked for him.
Yeah, I mean, of course it can work too. I'm just saying, like, for example, you get Heaven's Halberd on AM because man fighters counter you.
Yeah.
You're a Void. You're the king of man fighting. You don't need that item. You want items that make your strength stronger. Like, Void's weakness is literally, he's garbage without chrono. So you want to kill targets during the chrono. That's literally how the hero works.
I think the chrono was more a setup though, like for Chikiro with the Macroplier. So you.
I mean, there's just a trap he fell into, though. It's a setup for sure, but just because you have an Invoker in your team that can Cataclysm inside a Chrono doesn't mean you go full utility. No way. You're still gonna go right click.
Yeah, but I think Cataclysm is just one spell, whereas Chikiro brings a bit more.
Nah,
don't
Cataclysm
know.
deals way more damage than Jakiro, 100%.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. The point is, as a Void, you want to be a threat all the time. Like, if you can't kill a single hero in your Chrono as a Void alone, you are a useless hero, in my opinion. In late game.
What do you call an upside down super?
Thank you, Skilla, for the 23, dude.
So down.
Ay, ay. I just think Miracle is throwing for content.
I think so too.
He had a different idea in his mind on how to play it. Because there's no one in his team
I
that
think he
gives...
just got baited.
No, he plays a different style of Dota. Like, they don't have anybody that gives vision in teamfights. So it's hard for him to just go full damage. When they're playing with a bunch of fucking initiators and damage dealers. There's no one that goes in front, so he gets a good chrono out. So I think he wanted to play like the tanky Void. So the Magnus gets a decent RP maybe. And he just does
I
like
also
a
think that's
teamfight chrono.
It's a big fault on Magnus' side, in my opinion. I think you just go Greaves and you full tank.
No, but that's like both of them want to do the perfect ults, you know? And neither can because
that-
neither are giving vision. But Void
Yeah.
changes this a bit because he has this halberd and he's a little bit more tanky than usual.
Yeah, I agree with it, but I think if anyone does it, it should be the Magnus, not the Void.
I guess so. I don't know.
It's so much harder to hit a great AP than it is to hit a hard chrono. Like, if you focus that Magnus with 2-3 heroes, you're gonna get a fucking sick chrono off, 100%.
Maybe. It's hard to say.
I don't know. I just feel like this item build goes completely against the concept of Void. It's like, imagine you do this item build on a PA. Same shit.
Yeah, but PA doesn't punish you though for having really bad clustered up positioning. PA is like the opposite. PA punishes people that separate.
It's a burst hero, right?
It's a burst hero that excels at fighting 1 versus 1. And when PA gets 2 versus 1, you start getting kited by 4 staffs, gold scepters, and whatever stuns and shit. That hero falls off pretty hard.
I agree.
Thank you, Hot Soup, for the 83 months, man. And CVAC 0 for the 29. Yeah, I think the Lincolns is the main thing that was bad. If he just had Halberd, BKB, and damage item, it would have been fine. But the Lincolns was just so...
I think the Halberd is what baited him into this build, though. That's why I'm criticizing that one.
I think Halbert's mom would have been fine.
Is Simone Gigi still
Don't know about
Simon?
Halbert's people.
That's Dr. Simon Egg for you. Thank you for the 250, man.
That was a sad game, man.
No, it was a nice game.
Sad. It's nice.
I mean the how it ended up, like,
with one team winning.
no, like, it was so one-sided. I mean, Alliance.
No, it was
they
not
threw
one-sided.
pretty hard, I
Are you
think.
kidding me? At some
Come on,
point, I
Alliance-
thought for sure that Nigma was just gonna win. They were just gonna run
Yeah, I
down
know,
mid and
but-
win.
Alliance had like a huge lead, 35 minutes, right? They just like did a giga throw.
Yeah, but before that they were behind, right? They were behind for quite a bit, and then they threw, and then the Lions came up, and then the Lions threw, and then Enigma threw.
Like games like these, they're really fun to watch, but if you're playing them, you get really fucking annoyed.
Oh, they're tilting you so hard.
Like, if I'm Miracle's teammate this game, I'm actually, you know, I know he's a really fucking great player, but I'm giving him the stinky eye. For sure. There's no way I'm not giving him the stinky eye.
Oh, fuck. Rank 1?
Who is?
DPK.
PK? Yeah, that guy's a beast. By the way, both 11Ks are from SEA. Hog.
Holy shit.
Ah, they're just farming noobs there, dude.
Noble cause, Dante. Why choose
on,
to
man.
die for
Yep.
a wicked one?
Can you click on AM? Does he have an halberd?
That's kind of crazy though. 11 KMMR players. They must be so much better than the average high tier player there.
Tower is under attack.
I don't know. I think Reddit is better.
I feel like most pros are just better than average MMR players, though. It's called the game understanding.
I don't know. I think it's two different kinds of
Radiant's
games,
top
right?
tower has
Like
fallen.
pubs are so.
I mean, pub games are not Dota for me personally. I really don't enjoy it at all.
Radiant's middle barracks are
It's more like
It's
it's
mechanical
already Dota.
practice.
mechanical practice only, pretty much.
Radiant's
Like
top
you press your
tower is
buttons,
under
right?
attack.
That's it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Sometimes you open up voice chat and say "Bratan, hide, hide." Here we go, gank.
Nature
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Holy shit! It's 3 AM. What the fuck happened to the time?
Get some sleep.
Radiant's top
Make
barracks
sure you sleep.
I always wondered, like, if scientists ever opened my brain, how shocked they would be and how much bullshit there's in
This
there.
guy is probably 99% German. I've never seen so much. His productivity is through the roof.
middle barracks are under attack.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's
Is
middle
Dandy playing
barracks
this game?
I don't know.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is
Don't know.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Can you click on aim?
Radiant's bottom
Does he have an
barracks
halberd?
are falling.
Is it halberd or N halberd? Halberd.
Yeah, he has one. It's normal these days.
It's
good against CA, man. Really nice
Good
against
item
CA.
as well.
No, I feel it's really good on aim because you're really afraid of the man fighters like Void and TA and PA and stuff that counters them.
Yeah.
That's literally the only thing aim is afraid of.
He's AFK, by the way.
Yeah, they gave up.
Middle tower has fallen.
I think you know what happened 2 days ago? I was playing anti-mage, I took an outpost and I saw a Magnus. And I had Manta dodge his RP.
You're too good, man. Too good.
Yeah, thank you.
You ever play that mini game where you just dodge things with Manta all day?
Yeah, that's why I'm so good at it now.
I see.
I actually played the game way too much. I
What's
think
that time on Manta? Is it 0.1
It's up.
or 0.3?
0.1.
It's actually...
Like when I really spammed it, I got up to 70 in a row on RP.
Like, Naga is 0.3, right? The-
Naga is 0.3, but it's also a much longer cast time. Manta's
Yeah.
instant.
But what if he fucks with his RP one time? And he cancels
Can
animation?
you abyssal him and kill him?
Okay, okay.
10 seconds remaining.
Like that's the thing. If you Manta first and the RP doesn't come out, you're actually gonna abyssal him and he's gonna die. I've encountered a lot of people like that. After you dodge it once or twice, they will do that shit. But then you just kill them and they're like, oh fuck.
Ah, fuck.
Like you know, they're like, oh, I'm 5 and I'm gonna cancel, and you just get instantly abyssal. They're like, fuck.
Team pick.
I love that shit. When you outplay the outplays. But honestly, if you're a Magnus player or Axe player or like Centaur or whatever, it really gets in your head, man.
10 seconds remaining.
What? The outplaying?
If you get Manta dodged.
5 seconds.
Oh, like that. Yeah, you second guess your RP forever.
Yeah. Like the first time you do it, it's like, that was luck. But the second time, after the second time, they're fucked. They're done.
Nah, you just fake it once, dude. You just hope you don't get abyssal.
What do you mean you hope?
Dire team pick.
I had an Axe. He was the only catch in the team, and I Manta dodged his call 4 times in a row. He never ever tried to call me again in that game. It was actually so funny. He was so scared.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
Drop the first
remaining.
pick. Is that
Yeah.
a thing?
I don't know. He's a good hero.
Yep. His Q is actually broken.
Oh, I play 4 mostly, so I face a lot of disruptors. I hate it. The Q is
Yeah.
so much damage.
And it slows every time it
Radiant
pops.
team ban.
Slog.
After the change, Disruptor became an insanely strong
Dire
support,
team
actually.
ban.
Yeah, it's also people realize his axe was fucking broken. Got nerfed though, but still.
Yeah. The mute item thing.
The mute
And it dealt
everything
like
for
2000
10
damage
years.
too.
Yeah, last 10 years, mute items was insane.
10 seconds remaining.
It's an AoE Doom.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Oh, I'm so hungry, man. Fuck.
What are you gonna make later?
I think I'm gonna order something tonight.
And what are you thinking?
Don't know. I'm lazy. Pizza or something.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, the biggest problem in Singapore, you just reminded me, man, There's
Just
no
make your own
good pizza.
10 seconds
No good
remaining.
pizza in Singapore? Oh my god.
Yeah. I miss pizza, man.
Dire team ban.
Just make your own pizza, dude. It's easy.
It's not the same. It's not the same. It's good if you make it yourself, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's better.
No. Like the pizza place in Germany, I went to like every week.
10 seconds
I was like a
remaining.
Stammkunde there. And
5 seconds
he
remaining.
even gave me discounts because I came there so much, man. There is good pizza in Singapore? Where?
Radiant team
Alfredos. Alfredos from
Stammkunde.
Singapore.
Stammkunde!
Van der Stammkunde!
ban. Dire team ban.
Also jetzt Alliance mit dem letzten.
Not about there being better food. Just mood, man. Sometimes you just want to eat a pizza.
Is someone
And-
saying that pizza is not good food?
And you want to have a good pizza, you know, not one of
10
these.
seconds remaining.
What's it called? Like these really oily, greasy pizzas. I hate those.
5 seconds
Like a
remaining.
pizza needs to be really good, man.
Yeah, I hate bad pizza. I only like
Like bad
good
pizza is actually just gross. Like soggy, greasy pizza is.
Dire team
You make
ban.
your own pizza. I'm getting pretty good at it.
It also takes an
So-
hour.
No, but I can make pizza that tastes like, you know.
Yeah, but it
pizza
also
you
takes
get
an
in
hour.
No, it doesn't, dude.
Yeah, it does. The
It
making
does.
No, it
of
doesn't
it,
take an
the
hour, dude.
cleaning afterwards, all of it amounts to an hour.
10 seconds remaining.
An hour? How are you making your pizza?
I don't make pizza,
5
but it's
seconds
cooking in
remaining.
general. It's always like an hour.
Yeah, it is. Especially if you cook something with more effort, like a lasagna or something.
Pizza is like the least amount of effort. You just
No,
have
you
your
gotta
dough.
roll out the dough. You gotta put all the sauce on, all the toppings. You gotta put it in the oven. You gotta clean every like, utensil and equipment that you used. Fast
That's
forward,
five things.
an hour.
And
I don't know how you make your pizza.
Yeah, but it sounds like it's just not like cooking itself.
Radiant team pick.
I never made pizza from scratch.
It's pretty easy.
Too much effort.
Like the
Dire
dough
team
the day
pick.
before.
It's actually way too much effort. You actually have to like let the dough rest for a day to make it like really good.
Wait, You don't have to. You can make the
No,
dough
I'm-
on the
okay,
same
look,
day. but
If
then
I
you
say I
have
want pizza in the next hour. Okay. If I have to make the dough and then eat pizza tomorrow, I don't want pizza.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, you can prep
to store
stuff.
dough
Like
for
I have
quite
a
a long time, dude.
I have a
5
shit ton of
seconds
randomly
remaining.
prep food in my fridge too, you know, like kimchi and shit.
Oh, I need to make kimchi again. It's delicious.
I brined mine for too long, dude. It's too salty.
Radiant team pick.
German cabbage now.
Yeah, it's fucking German cabbage now.
Spicy German cabbage.
Radiant team ban.
So, Nick mal mit dem vierten Pick jetzt. Was holen sie sich ran? Eine Spectre.
Enigma wins.
Ist natürlich ein ganz guter Held. Hat ein Teamkampf-Ultimatum.
10 seconds remaining.
Hat auch einen spektralen Dagger. Dolch, sorry.
Desolation.
Dire team ban.
Ja, die Desolation und die Dispersion. Ja. Und da haben wir noch den Erdspirit
Radiant team
Spirit.
und
I think you need to make it all into German names. Like
den
Fledermaus Reiter.
Fledermausreiter. Ja. Und den Störer. Nein, hör doch auf mich zu stören jetzt.
5 seconds remaining.
Der Centaur-Kriegsrenner.
Der Zentaur-Kriegsrenner, der Zentauren-Kriegsrenner, der Anti-Magier, der gesichtslose Nichts,
Die Königin des
Schmerzens,
die Königin des Schmerzes wurde gerade gebannt. Was
der
ist
Naturprophet, auch raus aus dem Game.
Der Naturprophet.
Dire Team bad.
Der Io ist auch raus. Und die Viper. Der Giftdrache, der ist weg. Da müssen Sie was anderes überlegen.
das? Ja, der Untergang wurde natürlich auch
10
gebannt.
seconds
Das ist ein-
Ja,
Und
Ja.
der Untote.
5 seconds remaining.
der Orakel ist auch weg. Das Orakel, also ohne Orakel
Radiant Team.
kann man nicht falsch versprechen.
Oh nein. Oh. Der Giftmagier wurde gerade gebannt.
Oh, der Giftmagier. What do you think about the
10
Drachenritter im Mittel?
seconds remaining.
Drachenritter.
Ja,
I think Drachenritter
5
ist
seconds
ziemlich
remaining.
gut.
ich glaube Drachenritter Mitte könnte hier ziemlich gut sein. Für wen denn? Ja, für Nigma. Nee, Nigma hatte schon einen Fledermausreiter Mitte.
Es sind zu viele Reiter.
Ja, ich glaube der Drachenritter passt hier nicht mehr rein. Da brauchen wir was anderes.
Vielleicht brauchen sie einen Tempelassassine.
Nee. Nigma hat ja schon hier Miracle Hero. Wunderheld.
Thank you, Smokey, for
Ja,
the
was könnten Sie
66.
denn für die Auslinie?
There's nothing
Nehmen.
to understand here.
Dire Team killed.
It's better to not understand.
Die Auslinie, der Slader, der Slytherin God.
Verteidiger.
Verteidiger, der Slytherin Verteidiger. Das wird natürlich
10
ein
seconds remaining.
harter Kampf mit dem Verteidiger und dem Kriegsrenner. Das wird böse.
5 seconds remaining.
That's not good.
Thank you, UC, for the 15.
Ja, Sing. Hier, SingSing. Was denkst du, was die als letztes picken?
I don't know, man. It's gotta be a mid hero, right?
Ja,
Ja, but which mid
weil die
hero?
Königin des Schmerzens ist gebannt. Was
DP.
gibt's denn sonst noch?
Choose your hero.
DP? Also das
Der
haben wir ja schon mal
Todesprophet.
gesehen. Nee, das haben wir ja gestern schon gesehen. Hier, Limp wurde
Thank
dreimal
you, Just a Fox, for the Prime.
solo getötet.
I think this game is over.
Think.
Sing, how's it feel to be the #1 German repro
Yeah.
esports stream?
Thank you, Fatto Man, for the
I
Prime.
do realize a lot of people are subbing to you because it's Dutch Chefy stream now, right?
Endlich! Deutscher E-Sports für die Deutschen.
Dutch
Ja.
Chefy, mein Chat jetzt. Mein Chat jetzt. Es reicht. Raus mit den Niederländern hier.
No.
Thank you, Belfo, for the Prime too, man.
Jeder, der jetzt nicht Deutsch spricht, dem wird was passieren.
Suddenly German Discord.
No.
Wenn Reim hier reinkommt, Mann, ich werde den vernichten.
Du meinst den Reif? Den Frostreif? Wenn der jetzt reinkommt?
Ja, dann werde ich ihm direkt mal eine rausgeben hier.
Ja, ich bin mir ein Fan vom Gesang.
What the fuck, dude?
Are we in the Man in the High Castle timeline?
I don't know what the
Feels
man in the high castle is.
Actual 3-head.
Prepare for battle.
Ja.
Yo, what's up, Wagamammer?
Hallo.
Oh, hallo Vaga, wie geht's dir?
Hallo, alles gut.
Ja, das freut mich doch. Willst du mal rüberkommen?
Fucking German stream now.
Fucking German.
Wenn du willst,
Stream,
koche ich
though.
aber was Schönes für dich.
You can't do anything when that Cheffy steps into your chat. It's just taking over.
That's Cheffy chat now. Yep. That's how it works in Cheffy land.
What you up to, Waga? You watching the games too?
Yeah, I decided to watch some. I was actually streaming some Fable just before this.
Old Fable?
Yeah, old Fable, Fable 1.
Oh, I love that game.
The anniversary
you can
version.
kill
is
anybody in the
on Steam.
villages.
Ellen nerds.
You can just kill any villager you want in that game. I fucking love that
You
shit.
can.
you
You
mean,
know, in the
anyway?
beginning, how you have practice, you gotta do like different things for the guildmaster to show you can do it. I fucking zapped my zapping teacher. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, A+, you did good."
You can literally just kill them and nobody cares.
How's the
Yeah.
remaster
Is
actually?
Wogga base boosted for you guys?
A little bit.
No.
That's because he's far away from his mic, so you can hear like a slight echo from his own.
Yeah. Sorry.
Go closer. Wait, I can also.
Get a little bit closer to the mic.
Closer.
Yes.
Wait, 1 second.
Closer.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I can also change mine.
Actually, the narrator
Oh, no.
sounded like you, Rhyme, in Fable.
Ich bin jetzt
I
auf
can't
Klo.
remember what does it sound like?
No, one of them sounded like you, not the general one, but there was one part of it that sounded like you.
The wages of fear.
Toilettenstream.
Which one was it? Fable 1, Fable 2?
Yeah, Fable 1.
That's a really
a good
good
game.
game.
It's
I
really
did
good.
Cool.
play Fable a lot. Like I kept like buying and selling diamonds with like the max thing, so I kept getting money for that.
You know what's
Nice.
not a good
You didn't just kill people for their money?
No, I didn't really like killing people when I was a kid.
You could make your wife work in that
I
game
kinda-
and
I
she would just
kinda-
give you money.
I kind of just kind of.
But what is Fable about?
Why? Who has the worst mic in history of time right now? Like, what is this?
I told you guys I went to the bathroom. Oh,
What the fuck, Black?
Are you taking a shit right now, Black?
yep. A
What
really
the
good
fuck?
one.
I don't want to fuck my mic settings up by
Oh my
enabling my webcam
God.
and using that. Just for the meme. I don't want to do that.
Remember the time when Bambo took his wireless headset to the toilet so he could hear his pee stream?
Yeah,
What
The fuck,
he
dude?
did that. I mean, Bambo is a really weird guy, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he's a weird guy.
Dyer's
On the
middle tower
toilet.
is under attack.
I think Bambo is #1 weird person I know.
That's my boy Bambo.
And I know myself, so. Pretty weird.
These lane switches,
Oh.
man.
Oh,
Now he's gonna TP top again?
yo, SingSing.
What?
I'm using the text filter. I was wondering, which is the Radiant team again? I just see
Oh.
asterisk.
Oh, it filters the name? Oh, fuck, dude.
Of course they did that. I'm like, which team are we watching again?
Alright, I'm back. Hello.
Bruh.
Hi.
Hi.
You've come back, have you?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Would you like some tea?
No.
Wait. Warum ist denn hier kein Schattendämon im Spiel?
Ja, wieso nicht ein Rachegeist?
Ja. Was ist denn das für ein Kack-Game? Hey Waga,
Yes.
what's the level of your Gefährlichkeitsausstrahlung?
Choose your words very carefully.
Yes. I don't know. Let's see here.
Just say yes and 10.
Yeah. Yeah. It's something like that.
6.4. Not
Hear it from
high.
you. I can't take things word for it, I'm sorry.
That word is
Yeah.
so close to
It's
Dutch.
10.
Because
10?
he's saying
Your
Gevaarlijkheidsuitstraling.
Gefährlichkeitsausstrahlung.
Yeah, gevaarlijkheidsuitstraling. It's so close to Dutch. but just not quite.
That's not what I'm saying at all, but is that how you say it in Dutch or what?
Yes.
What language is this? This is just, I'm smashing my head on the keyboard. That's how it looks like.
That's so easy to
That's
understand.
Dutch.
Gefährlichkeitsausstrahlung.
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 Exactly.
So yours is 10, you said, Waga, right?
No, you just add a little more.
Yeah, minus 10.
Yeah, it's not a
I
word we
respect that.
use in Dutch. That combination.
What
Why don't
especially
you use
on
it?
It's a word we use in German.
It's not a word we use in German ever.
Yeah, what the fuck are you saying, dude?
I mean, I just busted out some new words for my casting.
And that's how
I thought it was pretty
German
lit.
works anyway. They just fucking staple words together and make new words. The Dutch are
Yep,
more
yep.
efficient. We just steal from the French.
Yeah, same
Dyer's
in
courier
Swiss
has
German.
been killed.
It's a lot of.
See, you literally just admitted that you're the inferior German. Thank you.
No, we're the smarter ones. We're just stealing.
No, you
from the-
steal my stuff.
No, we're stealing from the French.
No,
Are you
you
saying
don't
you're
even
the
know
French
French.
black?
Everyone
Do I know
isn't.
French?
I know. Are you the French?
What the fuck are
Yes.
these lane switches? They want to avoid the slug so much from the Batfighter.
Yeah. It's going crazy.
Pretty bad for the bad rider though.
Pretty bad for.
Do you guys see the last game?
Yeah.
Do you guys know why Enigma decided to fight with 5 of their ultis on cooldown?
No.
Or
What's-
why
what's-
Void went like 3 BKB, like 3
What's
defensive
your
items.
opinion on Heaven's Halberd first on Void?
I think it's not good.
Was it actually first time?
No, he went Mom, Heaven's Helber.
Uh,
Lincoln's BKB.
And then he hit a Phoenix in the Chrono, and he hit him 8 times, and he did 400 damage.
To be fair though, they did have Empower, right? So Mask of Madness Empower already does something.
Don't worry, we don't have to talk about this anymore. I literally flamed him for like 20 minutes. Yeah.
The Linkus was really too much, man. Linkus
Linkus
BKB
too-
halberd.
So my build would have been Mom, BKB, Butterfly, and you just win the game by default.
I think MKB is better than Butterfly these days. But yeah.
No, I mean Butterfly just owns all the heroes they have, and it goes really well.
Oh, defensively, you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then you have another defensive items. What is this? It's
How is Butterfly defensive though?
Because it gives a lot of...
evasion.
I mean,
Butterfly is-
obviously it's defensive, but it's also really
I
aggressive.
am
It's
not
like a hybrid.
sure, but I think MKB is more damage per gold spent now compared
Yeah,
to Butterfly.
definitely.
Helps me survive for
Um,
seconds.
But I think because of Magnus, it might even out a bit.
The recipe changes on MKB though. It's kind of expensive now compared
It's
to
like
before.
5k
Yeah,
now.
but it gives
Yeah.
more damage. Especially
2
with
batches.
it synergizes with the puck now too more.
Yeah, it gives a lot of attack speed as well. That's like the important part now.
Its knuckles seem nice, kinda. But weird.
Blitz Knuckle.
Wait, what's
Only
MKB's actual
knuckle?
damage now?
Not knuckles?
It's like 52 damage or something.
MKB's damage is plus 42 attack damage, and then
42.
obviously is expected 75 magical damage, which reduced is then something like 50.
75? It's not 100?
Well, it's
100,
100, but the expected value is 75 per hit. So then you
yeah.
reduce that by 25%, and then it's like 100 damage a hit roughly on a normal hero. So
Yep, it goes through
it is,
BKB.
so if you have a lot of attack speed already, then MKB is like better than Butterfly, and I think unless you've got like 0 attack speed, MKB is a better damage item than Butterfly, even without looking at the gold spent.
Butterfly usually becomes
Definitely
better on illusion heroes. That's normally how it goes. Like if you have
Yeah.
TB or Manta style heroes, then Butterfly
Okay,
is
you
better.
just can't proc it, but on heroes that don't rely on illusions, it's just MKB is just the better damage item.
Just
Yeah.
buy a Manta style on Void later. So you
MKB
can
is just
buy
broken because it
Butterfly.
goes through BKB for some reason.
Yeah, and without anything, without Magnus, it's even with Empower, it's like I think MKB is still slightly better.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
Because
that
the
much.
Butterfly is 60 damage, and the MKB is like 100 damage. So
It's just if you have Butterfly,
79 damage.
like TA doesn't want to play the game anymore.
Why not go for the Manta style actually? Instead
Because
of
Manta is fucking
nothing
terrible.
compared to-
yeah, but
I think
It's like
Manta
0
Diffu
damage.
can work. Manta Diffu can work together.
Manta Diffusal can definitely work in some games.
Yeah, it's like 8k gold, but after Manta, if you get the Diffu, the double, like the
8k
damage station
gold
double.
and probably still less damage than MKB.
No, like you actually do so much with Manta Diffu. It's a lot.
It's like AK, you know, it's... Yeah.
Yeah, but
never mind.
it's like you do that damage on a cooldown with like your ability
And
to
the build up
master and then
is
defuse.
very
Yeah.
good. And you get Diffu very early,
the
so you
fuck?
can own. Good. I like it.
MKB just does a lot of damage.
The MKB is honestly just, other than Rapier,
Yeah,
maybe
it's the most
What
cost-efficient
about-
damage item. Well, obviously Daedalus is like the best because Daedalus just gives you a flat like 35% buff to all of your damage.
yeah, and it gives like 90 damage also.
Yeah, so like Daedalus is just the straight-up best damage item, assuming that you already have a certain amount of damage. Whereas MKB is better than Daedalus if you have like 0 attack speed and like no items.
Radiant's
Also, I
bottom
think
tower is
a lot of
under
people build
attack.
Daedalus when they have 0 attack speed. That's really stupid.
Yep.
What's the stats on Moonshard right now?
140
140
attack.
attack speed. So it's like if you have loads and loads of damage, like if you have like 400 damage
clean
and
kill.
you have like 200 attack speed, it is better to buy a moon shard than it is to buy MKB.
Yep.
And if you, it is, although it will be just as
Wait.
good probably to buy.
They never picked up the
They-
5-minute one.
Uh,
Ha! Wait a second.
Middle tower is under attack.
Hold up.
Hold up.
That's a classic. Just leave the rune, let it fade away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I think Aghanim's trial has really taught people the value of moon shards for DPS compared to Daedalus.
It's just attack speed in general is the best modifier for DPS in a lot of cases.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Because a lot
It
of
also
heroes just
depends
have a
on
lot
what hero
damage
you are,
on
of
attack
course.
No, not really. It's very generic. It applies to almost every hero in the game where attack speed is just better.
well, even if you have no modifiers.
Dire
Yeah.
speed.
structures
Well, a lot of heroes, yeah. It's like because you start off with lower attack speed compared to like actually you have more attack speed initially, and then you get items that do damage, and you don't have that much attack speed because damage scales faster than attack speed for most heroes.
tower is under attack.
Or just by power trust, you get like 40 attack speed right away.
I just remember this nerd AUI 2000. He had like a graph of all the gold spent where DPS increased from all the items, and attack speed just won out from everything. Like nothing even came close to attack speed.
Yeah.
If you
I
look
mean,
at
if you just look at raw DPS, sure.
the damage formula is basically
Dire's bottom
your
tower
attack
is
speed and your
under attack.
damage. When they're both equal, then like literally the numbers are the same. You just want to get more of either one of them. But if you have more damage than attack speed, you want to get attack speed. If you have more attack speed than damage, you want to get damage.
They're telling me if I have 200 damage on TB, I should buy
Attack speed.
attack
And
speed.
possibly crit.
I think in general though, even like
It's,
you do a
it's different though, I feel like, on either heroes.
5 hits or 50 damage with 10, you would rather have the 10 attacks.
I feel it's
Dire's
very...
middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
Well, Daedalus
bottom
is also good
tower
for
is
other
under
reasons.
attack.
Like it gives you unpredictable DPS that people find it hard to know when to back out
Dire's top
against.
tower is
The
under
Kunkka
attack.
effect.
Like, I don't think it's like as easy as just straight at DPS increase.
No, you're right. I mean, on Tiny, for example, I buy Echo Saber and not Moonshard. Because you go for the
Yeah.
burst, so they can have a counterplay, for example.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about heroes like Void,
Dire's top tower
who want
is
to
under
kill
attack.
somebody inside, say, a Chronosphere,
Radiant's
you
middle
go for
tower is
fucking
under
DPS.
Yeah.
Not random ass burst, not Echo Saber. You don't see Echo Saber Void, for example, for the same
Dire's
reason.
top tower is under attack.
I mean, if you just want damage, we just go Mom, BKB, MKB, and you are killing everyone. I don't think there's a single target that actually survives your burst in Chrono after those
That-
3 items.
Super short
Dire's
window
bottom tower
when you
is under
could
attack.
chakra the Kunkka and he buys an Echo
Echo
Saber.
Saber.
Yeah.
But
Ah, it's
Actually, he could do that from Echo Saber's
That's-
creation to when they actually patched it out.
way
But
too much effort
it-
for too little payoff.
Very
Dire's
situational.
bottom tower
Really?
is
No,
under
it was very
attack.
simple because the cooldown reduction was applied after you used the spell. So you just preemptively used it.
was very balanced.
Yeah,
It was
a
very
lot of
easy.
targets just insta-died though. It was like you hit the creep and it dies as well. So you couldn't do it.
Dire's
Yeah, did from
middle
like a
tower
hero.
under attack.
It was attacker's dream though.
Yeah, true.
Attacka.
Yeah, I fucking hate attacker, man.
This patch buffed Conka again, didn't it? The level 25 Conka.
Yeah.
What is the
It's
level
actually
25 Conquer?
275%
damage.
completion.
More splash.
Oh, so it actually can do like the Conquer thing.
That one shot, yeah.
It's 275%, man. Fucking insane.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but it's
With
reduced by
rapier, you're
armor
critting-
these days, man.
You're critting like 6,000, but it's reduced by armor, so it's like, on average that's like a 60% reduction in late game. So you still crit for like 2k.
Thank you, Andy DTR for the 3 months, man.
Pretty much the old Conquer, right? With pure damage. Except you
no.
hit much harder and it gets reduced now.
It's much less against heroes like TB or whatever other high armor hero. Much
Yeah, that, was
less.
just, that was just pure damage. That
Before-
was just mathematics as to whether
yeah,
you were
before he killed TB like nothing.
Yeah, 1 hit.
And Morphling. Morphling will just fucking laugh at them now. Like making a morph is like 60 armor or something.
No, I'm not kidding you guys. I played against attacker. I was a 6 slot
Although-
AM. I died in 1 hit.
Yeah, but
Like,
AM doesn't
cleave
have
the creep.
ridiculous armor though.
Yeah,
Or
AM's
HP.
armor is actually very low.
I mean, I had
His-
like
he doesn't-
30 armor and 3k health.
Yeah, 30
It
Yeah.
almost
is
killed
like
me in 1
nothing.
hit.
That's nothing
30,
late game,
30
man.
armor
Come
is
on, bro.
like 60-ish% magic, like base damage reduction. Or like
I
physical
mean,
damage
30
reduction.
is 60%, right? Ish.
I can't remember, so I'm just gonna like quickly just open up a game and just.
I'm just saying, it is very painful. I didn't think it was. Because, oh, I'm AM, I have 30 armor and 3k health. Look at me.
Well, anti-mage is just a hero that doesn't have that much armor because he starts off with like he has like 20 armor, like level 25 with like his
I think
standard
it
items.
starts with 3, right?
Yeah,
It's like
he has
really
low
low.
base armor and his agi gain isn't amazing, and
Yeah,
he just doesn't
but
buy
I mean,
any armor.
you still get to like 30 with items at the end. And 30 is quite high. Like, compared it to like some...
Yeah, 30 is 63% roughly, or 60-ish percent.
Compared to some garbage hero?
But they changed the way the scaling works now. So what you can do is you can like, if I just test it by like buying a whole bunch of e-buildings on Warfare, I have 83 armor, but it only comes out at 83% physical resistance. So they really changed the way the formula works with the new one. Or this is the old one. So high armor is actually
Jesus, that turd.
heavily nerfed.
High armor is better now than before?
No, armor's actually quite nerfed compared to what it was. So no matter what the target's armor, unless they go into the hundreds, you can usually expect to deal about like 1/5 to 1/6 of your damage always against any armor target.
It's no, it's just a flat
So-
increase. Every point of armor is worth the same in positive armor range. It used to go up to actual invulnerability at like 200 armor, right? And
Yeah, like 100%.
And before
yeah.
you could get like 95% resistance at like 80 armorish or something.
yeah,
Something
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It was
But-
actually like achievable levels of armor for some heroes that they just didn't take damage from the found.
Yeah,
But
and
now it's like,
now it's
no matter
literally
what, you
impossible to
always
be
be able to-
invulnerable. Yeah.
You
I mean,
will
I've
always
never
be able
seen
to
that
right click
case
someone.
anyway. I just
So
did it in...
physical damage is always good enough, basically, because like 1/6 physical damage in late game items is always going to be enough.
Yeah. At
don't
first I
think
wasn't
the-
sure that it was the same at every level now, or every armor. Like going from 49 to 50 is the same increase as like 39 to 40. You know, like every point of armor is worth the same now.
Wait, you mean EHP wise or?
Yeah, against physical, of course.
Like it always was that way, right? Or
No,
it wasn't.
no, not last patch. Last patch it was actually more efficient the higher armor you had. It's kind of dumb.
So
Yeah, but
you actually started scaling like fuck.
But before that, it was like every point of
Yeah.
armor, 8% effective HP increase, right?
6%, but yeah.
So basically, the old patch is like you couldn't really pick anti-mage versus heroes like Terrorblade and stuff and expect to like ever right-click them. But now you can. You can actually just kill them because they do eventually die. This is nice.
I'm pretty sure if aim ever blinks on the TV, he's dead.
Well, yeah, but now you know like you can actually you'll always be able to do a certain amount of damage.
I mean, theoretically, but practically we still know it's
Yeah,
not possible.
practically he still just slaps you, but like you know.
And they're
I'm
going
pretty sure
hard.
the concept of armor doesn't exist when you play TV. You don't take damage and they don't reduce damage. You just kill
Concept of armor doesn't exist against Slaughter either.
I just got,
You see that
I just got
raptor?
Chrono
I
the
saw
other day
that
as
clap.
TB. My God.
TB is such a weird hero. Like
TB is actually so
Thank you,
broken.
White Bagels for the
He's
12.
scary now. He doesn't get slowed.
He doesn't
when he
get
messed
slowed.
us.
I don't know why he even got buffed this patch. What the fuck? He was already
he
picked
has,
so much.
like basic stats, you know, like low strength, and
Yeah, but he has 4.8 agi.
yeah, and like really high armor as well as like base
Yeah.
HP regen.
He starts with like 10.8 armor. It's very balanced.
I'm just gonna throw out that Lincolns might be like just broken on TB sometimes. Like you shouldn't be afraid to buy it. It's actually kind of absurd.
Oh, it ruined them.
I mean, it might be.
I
it's
think
kind of broken.
Lincoln's is so good now. It's actually like way good.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's real cheap. Compared to before. 400. It's 400, right? Cheaper?
Yes, the recipe.
Like 5k gold or something in total.
It's cheaper than 5k. It's like 4.8 or something now, isn't it? It's 2050, 1700.
Yeah, 4.6. 4.6. It was. Yeah, I think it was 5.150.
Something like that.
5.1.
I still don't think it's a carry item though.
No, I think it is. I genuinely think it is on some heroes. Like I think you can afford to buy it on Terrorblade. You can afford to buy it on like more like these really naturally high damage things. But you can't. Like,
I just
too
feel
heavy
like
into it.
compared to like a BKB or Satanic, it's just inferior most of the time.
I think Satanic's fallen the fuck off actually.
I think Satanic is still very, very strong.
I mean, it's still good, but it just comes at a
You
completely
pay for
different
it.
time.
Yeah, you pay for it a lot. 500 recipe added straight up. No other change.
But
That's-
obviously, I mean, it obviously is still really, really good.
Yeah.
But it's just.
Yeah, you pay a premium.
As good.
I just feel Lincoln's is most of the time just the feels good item, not the best item. It just feels really good.
It really does. But that's why I
Like
play
you just have
Ghost for,
infinite HP, infinite mana. You block a spell, but then if you buy it on Quap instead of a BKB, you're like, ah, yeah, I'm an idiot.
Could probably put the Lincolns on a position 4 that likes stats, right?
Yeah, I think it's more a support item to be honest.
No, I think it's too. There's so many good items as supports that you can get.
Do you know, I bought it on SingSing today, and I put it on FN, and like he got Grimstroke ulti from the other one, and then I blocked the Doom with the Lincolns, and then he got chronoed and died anyway, and it was quite sad. But like, I felt cool for a little bit.
I mean, you can literally transfer the ability, like the spell block, to anyone else because there's a 100% up time.
Yeah,
But I don't, it's kind of expensive. Like,
but just buy
4,000
Octarine Core and Spell Prism. Then you have.
No, you don't. It doesn't. It removes the other one.
Yeah, I know.
Octarine Core is pretty feels good, man, now too.
But you can just do it on a much lower cooldown.
I'm kind of excited if they actually bring some heroes like Flashback back as more core roles.
All he needs is a better Aghanims upgrade.
Yeah.
Remove that fucking one thunderstorm thing and just do an actual upgrade.
Leshrac Ags casts Split Earth in an AoE around you every second.
Randomly fucking stuns.
Edict that casts mini Split Earths.
Oh, even better. CM X casts Crystal Mole every around you.
Oh, what would be a good axe on him, actually?
Why are they staying into the DP ults?
Nigma don't care, bro.
They should.
Yeah, but they're up 2-1, man. No problem for them.
Why would you ever stay in a DP ult?
Give me a
did not
suggestion
give
for
a
Lash Axe, please.
Point. I
I
think
just gave you a suggestion.
That's broken as fuck. Give me some normal stuff.
You want something? I actually kind of like the idea of Bane being able to spam the brain set. I want that on Leshrac. He has super long
But
cut, and you just
what do you want to spam on him? He has spammable abilities already.
no, but like just better cast point animations, maybe lower down.
Or maybe
the cooldown.
Pulse Nova should pierce BKB. That
Oh,
would be
like
Vanta dodge! Oh, I didn't do it.
Storm has like 0.2 second cast animation and 4 second cooldown. Costs like twice as much.
Why are they fighting without
Ah,
Can they still work out?
Dead. He got dead.
Rip.
I don't get these choices they're making.
Yeah.
Guys, can we fight? Guys, can we fight? Guys, can we fight? Oh, we can't? Oh no.
This
They're
is
just
the biggest
standing,
feat's
dude.
Batman. The biggest feat's Batman.
Such a bad.
They're forcing the fight without having Hunt up.
Slark and DP just standing there, like getting more stacks and more HP drain.
Slark had like 2% health left, and then you ulties. You already know you lost after that, man.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Oh,
under
more
attack.
feed for the feed god.
What
Oh,
is
Alright.
damage in Nicholas' team?
Alliance is doing it.
It's the Spectre and the
What do you mean by
Batrider somewhere.
damage?
Nico.
What is damage?
Who
Damage?
is like in those early team fights? Who's supposed to be killing?
It's
'Cause it's not
Spectre,
that-
of course.
It's meant to be Spectre going on a target with Manta and killing them.
Yeah, but
Like-
I don't
I'm
see.
pretty
her
sure the
doing
Slaughter is a throw pick, by the way.
that.
It has no
Because
synergy with the
Think
lineup at
about
all.
how you like cool targets in this game, right? You go, okay, I'm Batrider. Okay, I'm gonna go lasso someone, Haunt and Manta and burst this person. That's like what you normally do, right? It's like, mind control. Can you just come over here and just point at this guy while I lasso him? You know, just to spend 5 seconds of your time doing that. Thank you.
There's no
I
such thing
kinda
as a
agree.
Sing Curse. Doesn't exist.
What?
Yeah.
What curse? Sorry.
Sing Curse. It does not exist.
Oh.
That's
Who's saying?
I don't know.
Slaughter doing here? Anyone know?
He's just vibing, bro.
Going.
Like, why did they pick Slaughter?
Yeah,
bad.
Slaughter normally you want like TA, PA, or TB, or you know, like something. But Spectre doesn't even care that much about the armor reduction. Like, yeah,
damage
she
comes
does.
less of
But
it.
she has pure, she has pure damage.
I think they wanted a stun through Slark Hold or something, because that pick is so out of place.
Like, it's Sanking.
I think you pick Slaughter when you need like to be able to like identify and like find targets. When you have heroes that struggle to like get on things. Like,
Do you think it was
Slaughter
just
makes it
like,
really easy.
hey guys, we can't Roche, what do we do?
I think it was more, hey guys, I'm gonna pick Slaughter and I'm going to pwn the Slark in lane, and then we will win.
Under
You
attack.
have a Spectre, you don't need to Roche.
I actually feel like Slark is not bad against Slaughter. Right?
Yeah, I feel Slaughter is the inferior fish in that. You kind of just.
Small fish
I
is
guess,
actually
I guess he
the.
got nerfed. He got nerfed quite a bit.
Yeah, the Slaughter is the real food there.
Radiant's bottom tower
Also,
is under
the
attack.
tier 1 tower got buffed. Like, Slark sits under his tower a lot.
Yep.
Radiant's
get more,
bottom tower has
regen.
fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I know. Or actually, why didn't you just like pick some Enigma or some shit? That would have been fucking
Dire's
sick.
top tower is under
It's a
attack.
bit cooldown reliant, perhaps, but
But
yeah,
Slark
I like it
cannot
more.
lane against Enigma.
Yeah.
Like,
You
Slark
could
actually
at least
cannot lane.
win
it.
the farm between the 2 carries. That's true.
Yeah, and you get one
Dire's top
BKB and the game's
tower
actually
is under
over.
attack.
I mean, I guess they were scared of the Rubik, but I think there's no problem if you have a Spectre, because you just kill the Rubik.
Such a feels bad man item drop when you play Batrider and you don't get Faded Brooch. Like, you look
Yep.
at what he's using, he's still using the fucking Ocean Heart. It's literally useless for him. If he had Faded Brooch right now, I'd be so happy.
The biggest feat Batman is if you're Zeus and you don't get a fucking Spell Prism.
Ocean Heart
You know
is
when
lit-
you quap man, you just go to your small camp at 7 minutes and you kill it, and it just drops you an
Royal.
arcane ring, and then you're just like,
Radiant's middle tower
Yes.
is under attack.
Yeah, Royal Jelly and Arcane Ring.
oh yeah, that's the
when
standard.
you're
Yeah,
done.
That's the best on Alchemist, man. The Arcane Ring. If you get Arcane Ring on Alchemist, you're good to go.
You know what I like? I've been playing Arcorden lately. Fucking shovel, man. Give me that shit. I take up so many bounty runes.
The double shuffle, yep.
Yeah, 2 shovels. You just
What's
shovel.
the expected value of that?
Oh no, a lot. I run around with 7 salves, as many TPs as I ever need. And,
I mean,
I don't know,
cannot-
quite a few bounties.
dig twice, right? And there's 4
Radiant's
possible
middle
things you
tower
can
is
dig
under
up.
attack.
I think Bounty has less chance than the others.
Yeah, bounty has a 16% chance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So your chance each time is going to be 0.84 because of the power 2.
Stop chasing a DP ult! Oh my
Yeah,
god!
just disengage.
So
Yeah.
your chance of getting a bounty rune
No
each
Manta dodge.
time with 2
Manta dodge out of
outputs
this.
doing it is going to be...
Oh, I meant to
30%.
dodge a stun! Oh, but why didn't... You can still Manta dodge glimpse, right?
Radiant's bottom
Yeah,
tower
you can.
is under
Yeah, I don't know
Very
why he's not
difficult,
doing it.
You didn't try.
It's not easy. It's really not easy.
Yeah, it's hard, but I mean,
The biggest problem is if you do it,
bottom tower.
your Manta is somewhere completely different where you are.
yeah, you mean if you do it and fail, and you get pulled
Yeah,
back,
if
and
you do
your
it and fail,
illusions
yeah,
are not
yeah.
even there.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's hard, but it's predictable, right? So you can only blame yourself if you fail.
It's not
like
that
random.
predictable because the glimpse kind of changes based on the range and how far
Yeah,
you're away
like
you
the
are.
speed of the
time,
glimpse, man.
No, the time is the same though.
Time is the same, yeah. It just feels different.
Yeah, it looks
And
different.
honestly, Manta dodging is all about feeling, in my experience.
True.
Like if you see this like 3k range glimpse, like oh shit, it's so fucking fast. No, it's actually not. Just chill, bro.
Manta dodge is really just if you can feel RTC smiling at you or not, you know? Like, you feel it, you got it.
You have to try though, because if you don't, you just die for sure.
I only try to Manta dodge if it's like a sure death
He
situation.
also
Otherwise,
could have instantly Manta'd out of the kinetic field, but he didn't try for that either.
He went for
waited
the stomp,
stun.
but I think that was fine.
Yeah,
Because even if he got out like slightly, it would have been stunned after.
probably.
grip on the Slark though. The grip on the Slark.
Can't cure
Doesn't
Rubik, feels bad, man. No, wait, no, he's clapping ass.
Ass grabber?
Yep, ass.
Korea.
I mean, he got the supports on Miracle. He's like, my job is done. I'm out. I don't know what you guys failed. You didn't kill the rest.
This fucking Rubik in particular.
Team fight?
I'm
I
gonna
thought-
blame the fucking the Slaughter pig, man. That was garbage. Serves no purpose. Is that the last pick of Viper last time from Alliance? It made no sense.
Flames does not move the
guys.
target back instantly. A projectile spawns when the target which travels towards the mark. The projectile travels at a 600 speed or reaches the mark of 1.8 seconds, whichever is faster. So it is fast at short range.
Yeah, so it is different, yeah.
Yeah, it is different. I thought so because I play Ember Spirit and I dodge that all the time, and the timing is different every time based on the range.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Just know everything.
No, I just kind of felt it because I just dodged it so much with Ember.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you say it, actually, it makes sense. When you barely moved, the glimpse is fast, right?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah. That's true, actually. This poor guy still using fucking Ocean Heart 30 minutes into the game on Batrider. I
Is
feel for him.
the worst item that you can drop?
Ocean is so good actually.
No,
for
Ocean
those
Heart is
two.
good, but it's just so sad to see it now, you know? Like,
I'm thinking of like the tier 1 items that are really bad.
oh, as a mid laner, I love Ocean Heart. It's like, it's right up there at the top thing.
Oh yeah, sure. But here's the thing, you know, I play support. When I get Ocean Heart, it's like someone had it down, and I look like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? This is worthless.
Go sit in the river.
Go sit in the river. Go cry.
Shouldn't
can be
Morphling have a
Ocean
permanent
Man.
Ocean Heart buff? It should, right?
Yeah,
Man,
you
and
just
you
go and turn
were-
on some Ocean Man, you know?
You were complaining about every game being 3-0, man. Shit is
I mean-
going game
No,
5,
actually,
baby.
wait.
Is
If they lose, it's actually a miracle. Like
Who the
No,
fuck made that call
dude.
to go fight with no ultis in the game 3?
It was
He
just-
threw the game with his item build.
It was
I don't
also
care
the
about
calls to stay
They would
near
have
the
still
DP
won with that item.
ulti.
They would have still won if they not just run into a meat grinder with no spells up.
I'm just saying, as a carry player, that item build was pretty questionable.
Wait, you play carry?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just.
Yeah.
That was a terrible joke. You drew.
Dodge! Never Manta dodge!
never.
Never
He
Manta
definitely should
dodge.
have tried this one.
Why doesn't he try?
Why?
It's so
Are we
easy.
sure?
He literally
Are we-
sees the fucking. Well, you can do it visually so easy.
How is it? Okay, you do it. You do it right now. 10 out of 10 times.
I could literally do it like 9 times.
Yeah,
out of
10 out of 10 times. Go right now.
Sure.
Hey, stop talking to me, phone. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Only telling you to calm down.
This is so creepy, man.
Just Manta forehead.
I am out. Time to
No,
speak
but you
goodbye,
gotta
boys.
try, right? Because if you don't try, you die for sure.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I just find it so weird that he's not
Rage
trying it.
against the dying of the light.
The fish is growing, dude. He's stolen a lot of agi this fight.
Fish is
Good boys.
What's the Rage Against the Dying of the Light? It's what poem is that from again?
Oh, he's turning.
Come back! No comeback.
It's a poem by Dylan House.
Yes, that tells me a lot.
He's looking at the
And he's-
Rubik.
Gently into that night.
Do not go gentle into that good night. All age should burn and brave at close of day. Rage makes the dying of life.
Yeah. Look at this man's physical tankiness on Slark. He's got 3000 HP, 71% resistance, and then evasion on top of that. Jesus.
Well, Miracle's got a
Fucking
defusal
tank.
blade, so let's just kill him. Just kill him, easy.
True.
And breaker, come on, dude.
And then you remember that defusal is mitigated by physical damage, and that feels bad.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's actually why, like, Anti-Mage's are terrible, but it's so sad, because he goes out of mana, but he doesn't take any damage from his mana for being burned, so he sits there with, like, 90% HP and 0 mana, and he just fights you.
You ever try playing OD against the new anti-mage mana burn? It's not fun, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, he just kills you instantly.
I had 4,000 mana, and he hit me? Fucking percentage-based mana burn, dude, that's not
No,
fair.
you take 300 damage a hit.
Yeah, or something like that.
Game 5.
Well, he's a proper anti-mage.
He is. She is.
Well, before
I mean,
he was kind of pathetic against Invoker and like ODs, is that he would just hit them and just be like, oh, cool, you're approaching me.
It's kind of weird how he was better against, low mana pool heroes. I mean, the mana void obviously is like huge, but
I believe in the S4 head.
Has he figured them out?
I think so. NK damage slaughter. That hero really didn't work.
he never has high damage. Whenever you check out Slardr's damage stats, it's always something like 8,000, 10,000. It's hard to do damage with Slardr.
Yeah, I mean they needed a proper mid hero. Couldn't just be Spectre playing core.
I mean, the dancing of the lanes didn't help them, right?
It wasn't that
DP
bad
was just
actually.
fitting.
Dancing of the Lanes helped Nigma more than it helped
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Lions.
It wasn't that bad. Like Breathrider got a bunch of random kills all over the place right after that. Even this game was quite even until like, what is this, 26-minute mark? Fuck. I think I'll skip this last game because I have to walk my dog.
Wolf.
Doog.
Dog.
Doog.
Alright, thank you all for watching. I really gotta go. Dogo has to go pee. It's already been about an hour after the time he usually needs his walk. So yeah, good night. Enjoy the last game of Alliance versus Nigma. I'm sure it will be great. Wish you all a good night. Bye bye.